One of the things that has really concerned me over the course of my legislative career has been the increasing divisions, not only in the Republicans and Democrats, that sort of partisan division, but in the general population as a whole. And Act 10 was one of the things that sort of pushed us over a very steep cliff. We went from having a state that maybe 20% or 25% of the population would sometimes vote Republican, vote Democrat, where that reduced down to about 5%. And we were locked into very rigid partisan camps. I was strategizing as the minority leader what could be our most effective response. And I learned that we could deny a fiscal quorum because the Act 10 was introduced initially as a fiscal bill. And in order to pass any fiscal bill, it requires a quorum of 2/3 of the body. We decided to leave the state because we were unsure of how we could be brought back into, force us back into the chambers. But we knew that if we were in Illinois, that we could not be brought back. So that's what we were doing for about 3 weeks, a little less than 3 weeks in February of 2011.
You know, Governor Walker had just been elected. I mean, he was barely just past a month in office. And out of nowhere, with no announcement, he had not campaigned on the issue. In fact, he had given an interview to the Appleton Post-Crescent just a few days before his election, where they asked him about collective bargaining with public employees. And he said, oh, I have no problem with that. I collectively bargain in Milwaukee County. And so, you know, nobody expected that he would come in to try to have this huge tumultuous change. But I think what upset people the most wasn't even so much the contributions, which they had agreed to, you know, a couple weeks into this. They didn't want their rights taken away.